Hey guys, this is Walu from Balupram and once again welcome you all back for an exciting tutorial. In this tutorial, let us see how we can create this sci-fi kind of scene effect in Adobe After Effects using Element 3D plugin and Motion Pack. So I hope you will find this tutorial useful, but before going to that, if you end up liking this video, please click on that like button, do provide your valuable feedback and do share this content. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing my channel and support me. So without any further ado, let us start this. So here we are in After Effects. Now let us start this by importing our footage onto this project panel. Further, right click on this project panel, import selective footage, or else you can directly drop your footage onto this project panel. Now again select your footage and drop it onto this composition icon here. Now let us see the preview of this. So here it is a royalty free stock footage that I have downloaded from my online sources, where I will be leaving a link in the description. You can download it from there if you want to follow through. Okay. So now let us track this footage first. So for that, select this footage layer, go to this tracker options. If you are not finding this tracker, go to this window and enable tracker from here and click on track camera. So it starts analyzing our footage and gives us some tracking points when it is done. So once the tracking is done, we got this bunch of track points here. Now hold left mouse key and simply draw on bunch of track points that where you want to place your 3D object. So after that, right click and select create solid end camera. So we got a solid created here. If you want to align this properly, we can do that. So we'll come to this transform options. So we can align as per the perspective. So I think this perspective is right. Okay, nice. Now let us see whether it is following the footage perfectly, that is it is tracked properly or not. So press 0 for amplitude once again. So here you can see this is following the scene. Okay, nice. Now let us create a solid layer for Element 3D. Further, go to this layer options, new solid. Let me rename this to Element and hit OK. Now go to this effects and presets. If you're not finding this effects and presets, go to this window and enable effects and presets and look for element. Select this element and drop it onto this element layer. Now click on this scene setup. So we got a new window open to work in Element 3D. Now let me come to this motion design 2-pack. Let me expand that. Now come to this tech components. Let me select this component. Nice. Now again let me select some other components. Let me select this component and let me place it here at this place, and let me change this assign to aux animation. For that, right click on that, go to this aux animation, set it to channel 1. Now scroll down. Let me select, let me select this one. Now bring it up here. Let me increase the scaling of this. I think this would be fine. Now let me place it at this position. Very nice. Now again let me change this to channel 2. Finally, let us add this component here. Place at this position and change this to channel 3, and at the last let me place this one. So bring it here and just put it here. Okay, nice. Now click on this create button and select this plain solid. Now let me increase the scaling of this. Let X be 25, Y be 25. Let me bring it position. Fine. After that, come to this preset options, click on the presets, come to this physical materials, Select this matte shadow and drop it onto this plane model. Okay, nice. Now hit OK. So we got this model here. Now come to this group 1 options, expand this group null and click on this create. So we got a group 1 null created here. Now select this track solid layer, press P on the keyboard for position values, select those position values, come to this edit option, copy those values. Now select this group 1 null layer, press P on the keyboard for position values once again, select those position, come to this edit and paste. So this 3D model has been moved to that position, but it is not as per the alignment. So let us fix that. So for that, select this element layer, come to this particle look and look for rotation. It is that. Yes, come to this particle rotation. Now let me rotate it in x-axis like I think 20, no, 18, 20 would be fine. Yes, 20 is fine. Let me reduce the scaling of this. So let me come to this particle size. Let me change this particle size to 8. I think I should increase this base scale. So let me go to the scene setup once again. And let me select this model. Let me check it. Okay, that model. And let me increase the scaling. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Now we can hide out this track solid layer. Now again select this element layer, scroll down to this render settings, expand this ambient occlusion, enable ambient occlusion. So change this intensity to 25. Now it's too far. Let me change this to 12. I think 12 is fine. And let me change this samples to 32. Okay. Now let us check the preview of this. So here you can see this 3D object is following our footage perfectly. Okay. Now let us add some of these rotating animations for these components. So for that, be on the first frame, select this element layer. So in particle look, come to this aux channel. Okay. Expand this aux channels. So you remember we have added 3 components to 3 aux channels. So channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. Now let us animate those things. So beyond the first frame, expand this channel 1 option, come to this rotation, enable this rotation y-axis. Now expand this channel 2, expand this rotation, enable keyframe of this rotation y-axis also. Now channel 3, expand this rotation options and enable channel y-axis. Now move to the last frame. Let me change this rotation value to 1, channel 2 y rotation to -1 and channel 1 rotation to 1. Okay. Now let us see this. Here you can see we got this rotation animation added to this component. Now let us add some revolving component around this 3D object. So for that, let me again go to this scene setup. Now let me go to this components and let me select this component 9 and let me bring it out this group 1 and change that to group 2. Okay. Now hit OK. Now expand this group 2 options, come to this create group null, expand that one and hit on create. So we got a second group null created here. Now again let us repeat the same process. Select this track position, copy those values, select this group 2 null, position value, select that position and paste them. Okay. Now again select this element layer. Now come to this group 2 options, expand this particle replicator, come to this replicator shape and change that to ring. Now particle count, let me change to 8. Okay, I think that would be fine. Now shape scale, let me increase this one. I think okay, or else 18, or else 20 would be fine. Okay. Now come to this rotation options here, change this rotation angle same as this group 1. So now let us check this group 1 rotation. So here you can say this X rotation is 20 degree. Now let us add the same here for group 2. So come to this X rotation and here change this to 20. Okay, nice. Now let us bring them up. I think this would be fine, this place. Okay, let it be here. Now be on the first frame, enable keyframe of this Y rotation, move to the last frame and change this value to 2. Now let us see this whole animation. So here you can see we got this rotation animation and this revolving animation also. Now select this element layer, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+D or else go to this edit option and duplicate it. Now come to this output settings here at the last, click on this output, expand that one, come to this show options and change that to illumination. Now look for glow. Select this deep glow. If you are not having this plugin, you can use normal glow also. I will be using this deep glow plugin. Drop it onto this element layer. Now again look for VC color vibrance. Drop it onto this above element layer. And here you can change the color. Now change this blend mode to add. Now let us see the preview of this. Now finally let us add some environment map onto that so that it fits into this scene. So for that select this element layer, below element layer, click on this scene setup, go to this scene setup once again. Now click on this environment tab. Now let me change this environment to the screenshot what I have taken. So I got a screenshot of the same footage here. Actually we need to use 360 camera to capture this 360 degree images. Since we don't have that, I will be using this screenshot image only. Okay, nice. Okay, now let us see this. Now let us add some shadows to this scene. So for that we need to create a light. So for that go to this layer, new, create a light, let the light be parallel, intensity 75, make sure this cast shadows option is enabled and hit OK. Still we are not finding any shadows, so we need to do one thing. Select this element layer, scroll down to shadows option in render settings, expand these shadows and enable that one. Okay, so we are finding some shadows here. Just we need to align this properly, use this handle to set the shadows. So I hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. If you have learned anything new from this, please click on that like button, do share this content and subscribe my channel to support me. So we will meet in the next video. Until then, signing off, take care, bye.